Hi everyone, so it's time to answer some questions that I have seen across social media this week on our channels. We have 135 guinea pigs and you guys have some great questions that you keep me on my toes. I like it. Right, I have two questions today, but one is kind of in two parts. Okay, the first one, how do you know when to have a guinea pig put to sleep? And I think that's come from Helga, one of our skinny pigs who has been diagnosed with kidney cancer. So people want to know, when do you get to that point? When do you know that it's the right path to go down and, that much? Right, the next question is, how much is cremation and where do our guinea pigs go once they are cremated? So let's get into it. Okay, when to know when to put a guinea pig to sleep. This is obviously a very uncomfortable question for many people and one that you'll probably have to ask yourself at some point because you always go through that. Is it too soon? Am I acting too late? It's a really horrible question. Now, as you guys know and probably saw earlier on in the week, we have had a skinny pig of ours diagnosed with kidney cancer in both kidneys. And people wanted to know, why did I not put her to sleep there and then? And I think it's really important to look at the entire picture. Yes, she has been diagnosed with kidney cancer and there are things that we can do to keep her comfortable and keep her pain managed. And, that's one part of it. But she is also still eating and running around with her friends. So although she's not 100%, she's still not at the point where I would consider even putting her to sleep because she still has some quality of life.
And that's it. It's exactly that, the quality of life check. What do you expect from your guinea pig? Oh, we expect them to eat, drink, run around, behave like guinea pigs. If they're still doing that with some degree of relative ease, then keep doing it.
Yeah.
There's no point shortening a guinea pig's life if they're still living it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So that's why it's really important to know each piggy, know their personalities, know their mannerisms and what I mean, like little things like that, because then you can spot problems. Whereas, yes, we know Helga has lost a lot of weight and she doesn't look as good as what she did perhaps a few months ago.
I mean, you can see it, and it's obvious, and we needed to find out what was going on.
Yeah, but she's not at that point. She's not at that point yet. She's not at that point like where Dory was. Dory was one of our OAPs that we lost a few weeks ago. And we made that decision for her because she got to that point where she was maxed out on all the medication that she could take. And she was just existing. She wasn't enjoying life anymore. She wasn't eating. She wasn't interacting with anybody. She was literally just sitting. So I think, if you know your animals, and this is for any animal, cat, dog, rabbit, you know them better than anybody else. And if Adele, so my vet who I trust with my life, she'd have said to me, right, okay, this pig is in a severe amount of pain. There is nothing I can do and you need to be putting her to sleep, then we would have acted upon that advice. But that was not the advice. The advice was to keep her comfortable and keep a very close eye on her, which is what we will do. Okay, so how much is a cremation and where do all our guinea pigs go once they've passed away? So cremation can vary in price. We've paid £100, £120,
£200.
Yeah, and anywhere up to £200 per pig, depending on where we've taken the pigs. So where do our piggies go? Now, obviously we have a very big herd and we've had a lot of pigs over the years and we wanted a really special way to remember them. And after they're cremated, they go into our rainbow tree. So don't laugh, my tree is naked at the minute, but I'll go and show you the tree. Okay, so this is my little rainbow tree. Hang on, try not to fall over the wire that's down there. So this is my little rainbow tree and it is a double flowering cherry blossom tree. So it's not a fruit tree, but it does get really, really gorgeous pink blossom on it. Hopefully in the next few weeks or months. Yes, so what we do is, I say we, the royal we.
What the royal we does.
What the royal we
does is dig out a turf channel and then mix the ashes with some special soil which prevents it from killing the tree.
Yeah.
And then put it all back together again and That's where it sits like that.
So all our guinea pigs that we've lost over the years, and we have a few to add this year as well, they all go into this beautiful tree, which I appreciate is not much to look at the moment. Surrounded by our lovely piggy bench. So that's where they all end up. So do you have any special ways that you remember your animals that have left us? I like the tree. It was an idea that I randomly had one day, and I thought it was a beautiful way to remember all the piggies that we've loved over the years, and that you guys have loved too. You know, there are lots of lovely members of the herd in that tree, and I honestly love looking at it when it blossoms and flowers, and I spend ages just staring at it. So yeah, let me know, and I'll see you next week for some more questions. Thank you very much for keeping them interesting. See you later, guys. Bye.